Hi there, YouTube world. It's me, Lauren Cadillac. I'm with Cadilac Law. So excited to be with you today. As always, nothing I say here is legal advice. None of this creates a relationship, an attorney-client relationship between you, the viewer, or me, myself, my firm, or any of my associates, anything like that. But if you do need legal assistance, we'd love you to give us a call at 972-845-1200. Sorry about the being in the middle of the opening. Ugh. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about asset protection for business owners. So I went out onto like the Facebook social media world and I said, what do you want to hear about from a lawyer in a quick video? And the result was asset protection for business owners. First and foremost, I want to reference you to my trust video, which we will put a link down here. I absolutely think trusts are an excellent vehicle for asset protection. I'm particularly fond of having the business, the LLC or whatever the business is, owned by the trust. So if you're a business owner and you're wanting to protect your assets, one thing to think about is having a trust that owns the business. Y'all, this is Texas only. Sorry. Let me make that very, very clear. I'm only talking about Texas, and I don't know the circumstances of your business, so this isn't legal advice for you. This is just ideas of things that are possible to help you protect your assets. I like to start at a trust. I like to have the trust then own either an LLC or a corp. The only major difference, well, there's a few major differences between those in Texas, and I have a video about that, which you can click below. But basically, the taxation is what is the greatest difference. So if you're owning an LLC, the EIN would run up through the trust, and the trust would run up through you. The corp would be a little different because the corp would pay its own taxes, but your income off of it and whatnot would run through you. So I would start with the trust. I like to start with trusts. Then an LLC or a corporation, y'all cannot be doing DBAs. You might as well just give your house to somebody else, because if it's a DBA, you are just out there on your own. You're a sole proprietor, and so you are open to liability and lawsuits. And in the state of Texas, if you get sued as a sole proprietor, you can owe for attorney's fees, and you will have to have an attorney. Well, no, you won't need an attorney to represent you. If you have an LLC in Texas, you will have to have an attorney represent you if you get sued. But the code does not allow a limited partnership or limited liability company to have to pay attorney's fees. So that's an added protection and reason to do an LLC in the state of Texas. In the state of Texas, you can do a corporation, but a corporation can't pay attorney's fees, and you will absolutely need an attorney because a non-lawyer cannot represent an entity, and a corporation is its own entity. So the first step, if you want to protect your assets, is, I believe, a trust, and then the proper business structure for your business. Then I think the most important thing to do is succession planning. And that means having it set up so that if, God forbid, you hit your head, you're in the hospital for a month or two, whatever the issue may be, something happens to you, the business owner, the business can continue, and that it can stay consistent, and your employees will still get their paychecks, and your family, who depends on you in running your business to feed them, they still get fed, and so on and so forth. I think that is the third most important. Outside of having the correct structure, that is absolutely the most important. You want to make sure that things stay moving, excuse me, if you're not able to be there. So I think succession planning is the next most important thing. And I will do a video about succession planning probably in July or August of 2021. I'm going to be doing a presentation for the Greater Southwest Black Chamber of Commerce in July. If you're interested in that, I'd love to see you there. But once I do that, then I'll put it out onto YouTube as well. So I do think succession planning. If you have questions about any of these topics we went over, and so much information, and I'm condensing it into such a short period, I know, please call my office at 972-845-1200 or go to our website, cadillaclaw.net. I would love to speak to you. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon.